Today, we're diving into the internet's hidden conversations. We're going to talk about something called network sniffing and how you can actually see the invisible data that's flowing all around you right now.
I mean, really think about that for a second. As you're listening to me, a constant stream of data is hitting your device. It's this whole hidden world of conversation. But what if you could actually listen in on it? Right this very second, your phone is chatting with your Wi-Fi router. Your laptop is calling out to a server halfway across the planet. It's like this silent, invisible ballet of digital information. And today, we're going to learn how to watch that ballet. Okay, so how do we even start to listen? Well, first, we've got to understand the language the internet speaks. And it's a language built entirely on something called packets. Think of it like this. Every single thing you do online, and I mean everything, from clicking a link to sending an email, gets chopped up and stuffed into these tiny digital envelopes. Each one has a destination, a return address, and just a little piece of the total message. These packets, they are the absolute building blocks of the internet. And the scale here is just massive. It's not a few little envelopes, it's an information superhighway with millions of them flying past every single second. So trying to make sense of all that chaos, it's pretty much impossible. Unless, of course, you had a special tool to see the traffic. And that tool has a name. It's called Wireshark. It is our key, our decoder ring, for the internet's secret language. Let's see how this thing actually works. So, what is Wireshark? Well, you can think of it as a translator for your network. It grabs those packets as they fly by and lays them all out in a way that we can actually understand. And you know the best part? It's completely free and open source. So this incredible power is accessible to absolutely anyone. Now, Wireshark doesn't just dump a mess of raw data on you. No. It captures everything, translates it from machine code into a format we can actually read, and it gives you these really powerful filters so you can pinpoint the exact conversation you're looking for, even if there are millions of packets flying around. All right, so how does this actually work in practice? Let's get our detective hats on and walk through a really simple example. We're going to follow the digital footprint of a single action, just loading a web page. You know, the process is way simpler than you might think. You literally just press start in Wireshark. Then you go do something online, like open a news site, and then you hit stop. And just like that, you've captured thousands of packets. With a simple filter, you can then zero in on the exact conversation, your computer asking for the web page, and the server sending it right back. And that's the real magic here. There's no opinion, no spin, it's just the raw data. When something on your network is broken or acting weird, the packets hold all the clues. They are the objective truth. So this brings us to a really critical question. I mean, besides just being curious, why would anyone even need to do this? And listen, even if you never use Wireshark yourself, just understanding that this is possible is so important. It's the whole reason we talk about using secure websites and VPNs. So what are the legitimate real-world uses for this thing? The applications are actually incredibly important. For IT professionals, it's all about troubleshooting, finding that one weird device that's slowing down the entire office Wi-Fi. For cybersecurity experts, it's a defensive tool. They use it to spot malicious traffic from a virus or see if an attacker is trying to get in. And for students and developers, well, it's the ultimate learning tool to see how the internet really works under the hood. But of course, being able to read network traffic, that's an immense power. And with great power comes some pretty serious responsibility. And the ethical line here is crystal clear. Using Wireshark on your own network to fix your own Wi-Fi, or on a company network that you're paid to manage, that's perfectly fine. But firing it up in a coffee shop to spy on other people's traffic, that's illegal snooping, plain and simple. It all comes down to one word: permission. It's really the difference between being a digital detective and a digital eavesdropper. One solves problems and protects systems, the other violates people's privacy. The tool itself is neutral. It's the intent of the person using it that matters. So we'll leave you with this thought. The internet is full of secrets, all these invisible conversations carrying everything from movies to our most private messages. A tool like Wireshark makes those conversations visible, so the power to listen is right there, which means the responsibility to listen ethically is too.